Rational equations. Rational equations are the equations involving fractions. If an equation has a fraction, we call it rational. How do we write all the fractions in the equations? They should have the same LCD, lowest common denominator, or lowest common divider. In French, it's PPCM. Do you remember PGCD et PPCM? You took it in grade 7 and in grade 8. Okay, so the LCD is the PPCM in French. I'll tell you how you can find the LCD of. There's a lot to do today. I don't know I didn't expect that it will take this much, but we're going slowly because it seems they're new for you. So to find the LCD, we should first know the prime numbers. What are the prime numbers? Les nombres premiers. Do you know them? Do you know them by heart?
No.
They are in this table marked in yellow. They 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, etc. So you don't have to know all of them. You just need to memorize the first few, which are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13. Okay? Say them once.
2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13.
Okay. So these numbers are the prime numbers, and to find the LCD, we should decompose the number to be a multiple of these numbers. So how to find the LCD? For example, I want to find the LCD of 81 and 105. 81, I put this, and I start by decomposing 81. I should divide it by a prime number only. I can't divide it by 4, for example, or 9. I need to divide it by only prime numbers, which are 2, 3, 5, 7, etc. I can start by dividing it by 3. 2, if I divide by 2, I'll obtain, I won't obtain an entire number. I'll obtain a number with a comma, virgule. I don't want virgules. I want an entire number. So divided by 3, I obtain 27. 27, again, divided by 3, I obtain 9. Because 9 times 3 equals 27. And 9 I can also divide by 3. 9 divided by 3 is 3. And 3 divided by 3 is 1. This is for 81. Okay? خليها على جنب هيدي. Maintenant, now for 105. 105 divided by 3 is 35. We can divide 35 by 5. 5 is a prime number. We obtain 7. And 7 we can divide it by. So I forgot to tell you, the prime numbers are the numbers that can be divided only by 1 and by themselves. For example, 7 can be only divided by 1 and by 7. You can't divide 7 by 2 or by 3 or any other number. And also 13. 13 is only divided by itself and by 1. So 7 is only divisible by 7. And I obtain 1. So I write what I found. Here 81. This is the decomposition of 81. So it's 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, 3 power 4. And 105 is 3 times 5 times 7. Okay, I write it here. 3 times 5 times 7. Okay, how do I take the LCD of these two numbers? I need to choose the common numbers. What do I have in common here? I have the 3 and 3. But I take the highest power. So I take the 3 power 4. I don't take the 3 here. I take the 3 power 4. And I take also the 5 and also the 7 for the LCD. For the GCD, now we're not doing the GCD. For the GCD, we take the lowest power and only the common. So if I need to find the GCD, I only take the 3. The GCD will be only 3. I don't take the 5, I don't take the 7. Okay, we're now doing the LCD, so we took the highest powers. The LCD, so we multiply these numbers that we chose. 3 power 4 times 5 times 7, which is 2,835. This is the LCD of these two numbers. As you see, it's a big number because they don't have, this is the lowest common divider that they have. Not all numbers have high LCDs. Sometimes it's a small number. It depends. Find the LCD. Let's do an exercise here about LCD. If you have this equation, x over 2 equals x over 3. Are you putting the earphones? What are you doing?
I'm charging my laptop because it's
Okay. Yes. Always leave it on charge when you're at home. So x over 2 equals x over 3. What's the LCD?
3 and 2.
Okay, so you multiply 2 by 3, which are the denominators, so it's 6. 5 over 2x equals 3x over 5. The LCD is?
It's all of the numbers.
Also 2x times 5. So it's 10x. This one, you just multiply the denominator. 3 times 2x minus 1. Are you seeing it clearly on your screen? Okay. So let's solve for x, this one. X over 2 equals 3 plus x over 5. We first need to find the LCD because this is a rational equation. This is an equation that contains fractions on both sides. X over 2 is a fraction and 3 plus x over 5 is a fraction. when you see a fraction, you need to first find the LCD to be able to manage these fractions. So these fractions, what is the LCD here? Here you have, yes, so 2 times 5 is
10.
10. So the LCD is 10. You need to turn both denominators into 10. Here you have 2, so you need to multiply it by 5. So it becomes 10. And here you have 5. You need to multiply it by 2. 5 times 2 equals 10. But if you multiply the denominator, you have to also multiply the numerator to have the same fraction and nothing changes. If you multiply only the denominator, it's wrong. You need to multiply the numerator so that you don't affect the value of the fraction. So here, x over 2, I multiplied by 5 up and down. And here I multiplied by 2 up and down. So the 5 becomes 10 and the 2 becomes 10 also. I have 10 on both sides. So what happens here? The 5 is gone. No, it's actually, let's see what we'll do. So here we have 5x equals 2 bracket 3 plus x. Then 5x equals, you just develop here or expand, 2 times 3, 6, and 2 times x, 2x. Then you have here 5x, and here you have 2x. We need to get rid of the 2x here. So we add minus 2x to both sides of the equation. And 5x minus 2x is 3x. And here 2x is gone. You have only 6. 3x equals 6. So x equals, you divide by 3. Divide by 3 and you will have x equals 2. Always when you have 3x, you divide by 3. When you have 5x, you divide by 5 to obtain the final answer. Okay, we divided here this one by 3 and this one by 3. X equals 6 over 3 is 2. So maybe this is a little bit difficult for you. I don't know. But it's important to know. I added other examples. Here the LCD is 4x. You have x here and 4x. So you multiply here by 4 and here by x. Okay, so now I think you're not able to focus anymore because it's been more than 1 hour. Maybe we'll continue this later so that you will be able to focus better, but I'll show you this. So here what I did, first the LCD is 4x, then because the LCD is 4x, I need to turn this to 4x, I multiply by 4. And this one also up, I multiply by 4. And here too, I need to turn this into 4x, I multiply by x times x. And here also times x. This is what I did. And I continued to solve the equation. This is, okay. This one, are you able to solve this one alone?
It's 3x divided by 4.
The LCD is okay. LCD is equal to 3 minus x times 4. It means 4 times, or you can put it in bracket, 3 minus x. This is the LCD. Okay, write this on your paper and you do it alone as a homework for next time. And this is the answer. You should have x equals 5 over 11. If you can't do it, it's okay, okay? This one may be difficult for you. Don't panic, don't be sad if you can't do it. It's still new. And this one too, try to do it. And you should obtain this answer. So here you need to find the LCD of 3 and 6. What is the LCD of 3 and 6? 3 is a prime number and 6 is equal to 2 times 3. Okay? So 2 times 3 is the LCD. The LCD is 6. The LCD is 6. So this one you multiply it by 2 and here by 2. Here you already have 6, you do nothing.